scout 8 inches.
Just scout? All right.
It very rarely matters at all, but you can just scout.
You can beat afternoon, good evening, wherever you're in the world, I guess. My name is Lionel Miranda, and this is X-Planet Live, and today we got our Invitational for 40K. That's right, our Invitational. What the heck is that? Well, basically, we've been holding events for the last 5 months, and we basically invited the top 16 players from those events to today's Invitational. So the guys are actually playing for all sorts of really cool prizes. Basically, everyone that came out today that qualified has won $50 in-store credit. And what's super cool is to add a little bit of extra spice to the actual event. This is an elimination style event. And what the heck does that mean? Only two-man enter, one-man leave type of situation. And as the players advance, they get another $50 in in-store credit. So lots to play for. There's also really cool trophies, and we'll have pictures of smiley faces a little bit later at the end of the day. This is a 4-round event. At the end of the day, there'll only be one man standing, and so they'll be really, really quite dramatic. So what's on the menu in front of you today? Well, we got Deathwatch versus Necrons. The Deathwatch being piloted by Mr. Sean Armstrong. And let me get names up here. And then the Necrons being piloted by Mr. Sebastian Marengo. Both are veteran players of the tournament scene here locally. And where's locally mean? Well, we live in the lovely city of Mississauga, Ontario, Canada. And Southern Ontario has a heck of a thriving 40K community. And I gotta say, love them all to death. Perfection is not what it is, but it is pretty darn fantastic here in Southern Ontario. All right, so that is basically a breakdown. For those of you curious, you can actually check out their list in the description of this video. I posted it just a few moments ago. Should be right there for you to check out. If you don't see it, give me a holler on the chitty chats, but other than that, let's just get to the table and see or hear what these guys got to say.
Put the Watchmaster squad in here.
Sorry, do you mind if I just reposition this a little bit?
Yeah, go for it. All right, they're going there. Okay. And then I really only have 2 more drops, so.
Right there.
I'm gonna put this guy here, so I'm gonna put him so that if you end up on this objective, it's within 9 and it will trigger the reactive move.
Okay, cool.
Or do I care about that? No, because I'll just put them here.
Is there anything special about them?
No, the stealth. Okay. They have a 5-up feel no pain. They're just action monkeys.
Gotcha.
Just want them. Yeah, I'll just put them here. Not touching the template.
Psh, coward. Real men touch the terrain and smile. There you go.
All right. And then,
Wow, okay. I see pizza reroll.
Silent King. You can Kool-Aid Man through walls.
I can.
Just, all right. So
Any vehicle can, by the way.
yeah. And Catan only moves 6, right?
Yep. But they can't advance.
They can advance and shoot, but not charge.
No, they can't. They can't.
Oh, they can't?
Nope.
Okay. Sorry, I know I already asked. How far does he move?
8.
8. So back at base, you can't Kool-Aid Man through walls.
Well, remember I can advance, right?
Yeah.
All right, as these guys are figuring out what their vectors of their opponent are, I haven't gone over the mission. If it's not obvious, we are playing Search and Destroy. That big giant crater in the middle actually acts as a wonderful spot of no-go, because in Search and Destroy, you're not allowed to be within 9 of the center. And guess what? That crater already pre-measures it. How cool is that? You could probably grab that crater from AR Layouts. This is something that actually dovetails with their program. If you've not seen it, an absolutely brilliant way of setting up your tables at home or in tournament environments. You could print out a free sheet of paper with just like this little QR code target that the program recognizes and then projects the layouts of the table through your screen of your phone. Absolutely brilliant. The gentleman team or what have you who created it did an absolutely bang up job. And we got that creator courtesy of Dustin, actually. Whether you understand who that is does not matter. My man Dustin gave it to me just to put it out there, and I promised I would say something. So here's me saying it right now. It's a very nice thing, very kind thing, and I'm happy to promote such a phenomenally useful program. Highly recommended both on OS and Android. Both platforms are supported. So there you go. So search and destroy linchpin. Primary mission. So basically control your home objective, and all the other objectives in the center no man's land are worth 5. You can score up to a maximum of 15. If you don't score or control your home objective, they're only worth 3. So control your home is important, but then isn't it always really? I don't think this really shakes the foundations. It's a very simple mission. So we should see some conservative action here. Love cheek shatter, as Sebastian called it, but I think these guys are about to get into the weeds. So let's stop talking and get to the table.
Or should we put it here in front of this thing?
Lovely.
Is that okay?
Yeah. No, I want it facing away.
Okay.
I like keeping things a mystery.
I'm bad at switching it, so if I forget,
I got you.
I will not be offended. Just tap away on that. So teleport beacons, I'm just going to put one right here. So I want to put these so that I can go.
I was wondering why you had watchers. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so these are just so like I can go. I just want this set up so I can go behind the wall or in front of the wall. The color is corresponded to their
The squad?
Yeah.
Very cool. Love that.
Yeah.
Can you end on top of that? I thought we couldn't have anything.
No, it's just a token.
Oh, okay.
It's just a token. So I
keep
just
on
have to
thinking
come
watchers.
down, just so I can come down within 3 of it. Yeah, either side if I want. Do I want to put it there? Yeah, that's fine. Okay, cool. All right. So the biggest gotcha is if I go second, I can do the turn 1 teleport. That's the biggest reminder I can give you.
Got you.
Other than that, my stuff is just kill you more.
Okay. Scout move after we find out who goes first, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right, man.
Okay.
Beat a 5.
1.
Oh no, you hate going second.
Oh no, I'm so disappointed. Okay. All right. So on here, we gotta go to. Where's the first thing? No, it's not. Yeah, tactical.
Yep.
There it is. Opponent goes first because I'm you. Okay, I gain
2 because of Imatech.
You gain 2.
Yes,
cool.
sir.
And then, do you want to use cards or do you want to? I'm going to use cards just because it helps me remember what I'm doing.
Let's use cards, but then let's just update it here.
Yeah, for sure.
Actually, you know what? Here, you shuffle mine, I shuffle yours. Make it easy.
All right, sounds good. There you go.
I'm a simple man. But I also agree with you. It's nice to have a physical thing just to kind of remember.
Especially like when you get thinking about 12 things and you forget what you're doing.
Luckily for me, my list doesn't require me to remember 12 things, but yes, I do know what you mean.
All right.
Tempting targets and secure no man's land. We can do this.
Tempting and secure. Okay, and they can both be done first turn.
I believe so.
Yep. Okay. So, I mean, you'll be able to get any of them?
If I really push it.
How far does these go?
He moves 10.
So he can get that no problem. Or if you go over here, you'd probably have to hit an advance, maybe?
I'd probably need to do an advance, yeah. Well, I can get an auto advance of...
So this guy only goes 6?
Yeah.
So he's outside of 12. How far does this guy go?
He moves 8.
All right, as the guys actually continue to measure, what the heck is tempting target and secure no man's land? Well, tempting target, when drawn, the opponent selects an objective in no man's land, and all he has to do is just basically control it. Control that objective that's picked by the opponent, and of course, secure no man's land dovetails perfectly into that, which is just control one objective in no man's land, which will be dead easy. That'll score him 2, and if he controls 2 or more, he controls 5. So this would be a very, well, it should be a quick 10 points on secondaries, and setting up for primary, to which he's going to want to do. If you've not seen this Necron army, holy cow, it's just a bunch of big toys, big Necron toys. I might add beautiful Necron toys. Let's see if I could get a better angle on it. Right here. Boom. That is the Silent King, and that is the Void Dragon. Really pretty models. Sebastian did an absolutely awesome job getting this army all done. He's had it. He's, like I said, he's a massive fanboy for Necrons, a faction specialist. This is all he plays. Loves them to death, and that love spills over to those paint jobs as well. So this should go fairly well. Plant some big boys in the center, cap that objective, that tempting objective. Yeah, he should control all 3, really. We'll see what happens. Whether he decides to spread or concentrate is basically the one he has to extend to. Really exposes that unit, but we'll see what happens.
Within 9, so he gets to move another 2 inches. Okay, that's the end of my scouts.
Cool.
Now he's going to move an extra 8 to right there. You can do your reactive move if you'd like.
Yeah, probably, because you can see them. So I will. You don't have overwhelming force. I'll just scout on.
Overwatch. Sorry, not Overwatch. Imhotech's gonna move to the very edge of that objective marker.
Sounds good.
Okay, cool. He here, and I would need a.
Yeah, actually, let's go to the edge.
4.
Not give this guy line of sight. All right.
Okay, I'm going to. I'm going to advance my Doomsday Arc.
Which one? You have 7.
Leave me alone. You're moving 2 inches.
All right.
So rude. I have 7. I have enough. I have enough to make me happy. You know?
Goodbye, Lona.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. Now it's time to go. Okay, I'm going to advance my Nightbringer
You're gonna
as
get
well.
a copyright strike on the stream there.
I'm sorry?
Your singing's gonna get a copyright strike.
Oh, no way. Okay, so he moves 8 now.
Okay.
So 2 to get over here, but 4 to clear. Oh no, I can move over this stuff like it's nothing.
You
right?
can move through it.
Yeah, okay.
You just can't end on it.
Beautiful.
All right, so a little bit of something to bring up in this stream. We are treating the crates as linear obstacles, 2-inch linear obstacles. Basically, everything can move through it. The only condition is you can't be on it at the end of that movement. Again, this is just to help with the GW terrain setups, because we are actually using WTC terrain. We love it. We love how utilitarian it is. It might not be the most attractive, but we run rather large events annually as well, and the amount of tables you could pack in one container is absolutely fantastic. So we have lots of it, so we want to use it. So there it is. I want to welcome Alexis to the chat. I want to also welcome VTS5 to the chat. Which one? Good morning or good afternoon? Depends on what side of the world you're on, my friend. Good morning to you. And yeah, hopefully you guys are feeling. Let's see now. Hopefully you have a cup of coffee in your hand, or a sandwich, I guess it depends. Or possibly a nice beer. How's that? Depending on what time of day you are watching this in. Ooh, Silent King. That's nice. That was a great advance. Having Silent King on that objective, Come at me, bro. Oh, I love it. Sebastian is as you already could tell, a fairly aggressive player, and there really is no reason for him not to be aggressive. To be honest, the models that he's swinging around in No Man's Land are certainly no jokes. I'm tough as nails.
Advance my Gloctopus.
Did he have a command phase thing to do?
It's always going on the Silent
Okay,
King unless
cool.
I say otherwise.
Unless he's out of range or something.
Yes, unless he's out of range.
What does he have to be within 3 inches or something?
No, 6.
6.
Yeah.
Well, that's
so he moves 9.
Oh, the scout's good. So he's just choosing.
There. Yeah, that's fine. And I think that's still within 6. We're happy there. This guy is going to come right over here. He has a shit ton of move. I'm just
Oh yeah,
like
you're good.
he's just staying there for funsies.
You're all good.
I'm gonna advance him just to get the extra movement if I need it. I mean the last Doomsday Arc, 4 inches. So he's just gonna do that.
Cool.
Okay, movement's done. Shooting. Because there is nothing else I can shoot at, it's going to be him.
Cool. He's stealth, it won't matter, but...
What do you mean?
he's stealth, but like you've so many shots, it doesn't...
Oh, I was like, I can shoot him. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. No, you can
Everything here is going to go into him.
Yeah. So -1 to hit.
+1 to hit because you're on the objective.
Oh, right. Good. There we go. First time I forgot already. Perfect.
No worries. So let's do the first 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. This is the first volley of the rapid fire shots. Okay, so hitting on 3s goes to 4s, back to 3s.
Sounds good.
So that's 3 lethals.
I would love to tell you what those dice actually say, but Sebastian. All right, getting him on the phone. He's got Mojo dice. He loves these dice. He's always used them. So the concession was to get him on stream, he has to use his dice. I said, fine. So we just have to listen to his cues and how he scoops up dice to figure out how many hits he actually gets. I want to welcome Jason M. Pete to the house. Where are we located? We are located in Canada, in the lovely city of Mississauga, in the awesome province that is Ontario. So there you go. That is us. We're a small shop located in that vicinity. And we stream our events at least once a month. We usually have a 40K event popping off and usually one for AOS as well. And then we do weekly streams as well. So if you're interested in that, my man, well, welcome to us. And hit some pretend buttons so we can have you back.
1, 2, 3, he's dead. Okay.
So this bank
All right.
Get out of there!
Boop. Dead.
Okay.
All right.
Can you give me like the stuff that's back here, just for my
Sure.
direct?
So these are the Indomitor kill teams. They're this one has flamers, this one has bolters. These are the infiltrators, can't deep strike within 12, and these are the vets.
Cool. Which one has the melt, or do they both have the melta guns?
They both have meltas.
Cool. And what's with a Deathwatch? It's always kind of like what's the toughness that I'm hitting against here?
6.
6?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, because of
Gravis.
the Gravis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So everybody's within 24.
Yep.
And this is just info. Like these are just the hammer guys. What's their defensive profile?
They're T4, 2 wounds. 2 guys have invuln shields.
4 up invuln?
Yep. And then the character has a 2 up, 4 up.
2 wounds each?
The Marines are, yes. The character's 5 wounds.
And how many wounds per guy here? 4?
3.
3. Okay, I'm going to put my shots into this squad.
Sounds good.
All right, 2, 4, 6. First ones. Okay, 4. Okay, 6 hits.
Very nice.
Wounding on 4s, rerolling 1s. Because I'm a piece of shit. All right, that's 2 wounds. All right, 2 wounds so far.
Okay.
All right. 2 wounds, rerolling 1s. Sorry.
That's his own aura, right?
That's his own aura, yeah. So that's 5 wounds at strength 6 -1 damage.
So -1 cover goes to 0, so these are 3s.
I'll take it. Let's
Yeah,
go.
you killed the guy, wounded guy. Very nice.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Pew, 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 pew.
Pull a bolt rifle and put a bolt rifle on 2.
Goddamn right you will, brother.
I don't like taking casualties turn 1. All right. Very nice.
Silent King just smoked a cigarette and just went. All right. That's it, man. That's it. That's me. So for the points that so for the points I get 5 and 5, I think. For tempting targets.
Yep.
Got tempting, and then no man's.
Tempting, you get 5, and secure no man's land, you get 5. Ooh,
lovely.
Nice, nicely done. Nice start.
Thank you, sir. Let's
Okay.
hope that my shit survives. What's going to happen next?
So end of your turn, I will use his free ability, and I will teleport this Indomitor squad and that Indomitor squad.
Cool, cool.
Okay. The 2 wounds stay on the bolt rifle.
You go up to 2 CP.
I do.
There, I go up to 1.
Okay, and then my missions are marked for death and overwhelming force.
Okay.
You just want to make sure you can do these on turn 1. Yep. Okay, so you need to pick 3 things for me. Mark for death.
So I'm going to throw this back on my time, just so that because I'm going to be asking you some stuff.
Yep. And overwhelming force.
So I tried to get this. Oh yeah, no, that's not going to work. Okay. Marked for death. So marked for death, you can teleport which squads within 9 inches?
These 2 big ones.
Okay, could you do me a favor and just come over here real quick so we
Sure.
could take a peek?
Yep.
So 9 inches. These 2 cover.
I got more there.
Oh wow, yeah, you are prepared.
Well, I have to teleport every game, right?
Right?
So what do you...
Here, from here, because this side's pretty much locked down, it's more just, you can totally fit something here.
Yeah.
Right? Oh yeah, so nothing here I want to touch really. So I'm, these guys, how much do they move?
They advance in charge, so minimum 7.
Tempting target, or marked for death is going to be the Catan shard of the Void Dragon.
Yeah, you got to pick 3.
Oh, okay. Void Dragon,
Yep.
Silent King,
Of course.
and the Nightbringer. And the Triarch Stalker.
Okay.
Interesting choices. I thought for sure he was just going to go all the 3 big boys there for sure. I love when guys, opponents actually check with their opponents while they're playing the game, making sure that both players understand what they can and cannot do. Keeps things nice and clear. No surprises. I dig it. This mark for death is going to be hard, even though those things are out in the open more or less. I think smack dab in the center of the table, I don't think I could get a really good beat on it because of the buildings. Let's see if I can. We see him. There he is. All right, well, here. You got Void Dragon right here. Look at this sexy Void Dragon. Look at that guy. We could even get even closer than that. Look at that guy. Yeah, Sebastian did an awesome job. Absolutely awesome. All right, so Void Dragons. Satan in general. These guys are like T11 with what? 4+ armor, 4+ invulns, 5 up, feel no pains. They only take half damage. Is it 4 up armor? It feels like that feels wrong. It feels like it should be a 3, but I should check just to double check. But needless to say, tough as nails. Silent King also absolutely banger of a model. Also very, very hard to take out. So this will not be an easy mark for death, even though these guys are hanging out in the quote-unquote open. These models are certainly not easy to take out. Maybe goes for Nightbringer, because at least if he commits up close there, it's only Nightbringer, only in quotation marks. Overwhelming Force is quite cool. Basically destroy a model that's on an objective. So, unless I'm wrong here, each time an enemy unit start a turn within range of an objective marker, is destroyed. Destroy an enemy on an objective. Boom. So he could go after that tank. Which is, I guess, maybe where he's measuring, because that's the easiest thing to kill. So he can get overwhelming force, and he might just pass on mark for death and go for just a CP with that last card.
Ranges here. These guys just go 6, no advance in charge. So about there with a 7-inch charge. So they're reliable around 13 inches. That's pretty good. Silent King's got a lot of OC there. I am killing things. So he's essentially worth 3 points. Kill one thing, he's worth 3. And then I marked him. So he's worth 5 and he's worth 5 if I can kill those 2 things. Now,
hey, I want to welcome Alexis back into the chat. Alexis, you were bang on correct. There is another stipulation. He doesn't have to kill all 3 or anything like that. None of your alpha target units were destroyed, removed from the battlefield this turn, but your gamma target unit was destroyed this turn. So basically, it's an alpha and a gamma. So when you draw this, your opponent must select 3 units from their army. If there are only 1 or 2 units from their army on the battlefield, they must be select those units. The selected units are your alpha targets. You can then select 1 unit from your opponent's army on the battlefield to be your gamma target. So at least if you kill your gamma target, you get 2 victory points. I am sure the guys already resolved that. I was just babbling, boys and girls. Apologies for that. I'll go confirm what the gamma target is just to make sure we know.
You can also Kool-Aid Man.
yeah. So to get, you'd have to Kool-Aid Man. 2 of them, it's not good.
Sean, before me, buddy, because I was chirping.
Yeah.
What's your gamma target?
The gamma, it's this one.
That one right there?
Yeah.
The easiest one to kill.
Well, yeah, we'll see.
Well, relative to what the heck you got to say.
Okay, fair. Go away, Lionel. He has Meltas, so probably, but still. The 4-up giveth and the 4-up taketh away.
Right. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I'm just trying to, in my head, I'm just weighing if it's worth,
I mean, dude, all this shit's tanky, right? It's like who's gonna roll more 4-ups?
What's his base save?
2.
2? Okay.
Everything has a 4-up involved, with the exception of the death marks and him.
So while Sean ponders that, in case you missed it, the gamma target is that Doomsday Arc in the far top left-hand corner of your screen. So if he kills at least that, it is worth 2 points. What he's weighing right now is how much he's exposing to the enemy, because just this, I know it seems like a very small army, but it is an incredibly powerful, huge damage output army. I think that's kind of psyching him out a bit. You got to start killing something, and I think that is probably the most ideal target. Nothing that he's going to shoot at is going to be soft, as the guys were saying. So, got to start somewhere. So there it is.
If I'm gonna go for it, I'm gonna double oath. I guess. I don't know if this is the right decision, sir.
Dude, we're gonna see when we start rolling saves. That's literally, it's like there's no good or bad. Decision. It's a 50-50.
Yeah. So we'll burn the once per game double oath. Is it worth the points? Can I just safely take out 1 for 5? That's the question. Good thing the clock. This is the hard decision. I could just take out this. It's worth 5 points. In theory, charge that. No, these things. We'll go for it. You live and die. You know what? We're gonna have fun either way.
Hell yeah.
Okay, so movements. Command phase. I'm not gonna go army wide. Just those 2 units. So this unit and that unit have sustained. I'm gonna put tokens on them to remind me.
Cool.
All right, so let's, first things first. Any scary Overwatch?
If he overwatches you, his blast, his shooting is D6 plus 3 blast sustain 2. Mm-hmm. So every hit that I get is 3, and strength 7 minus 1, 2 damage.
All right. I'm going to advance that vet squad.
Okay.
So they're going 11. Let's see what
Can they charge after they advance?
And they can shoot.
And they can shoot.
Yeah. That's the Watchmaster that gives them that ability. So let's just move this and see where that gets them. So 11 inches would be about there. Alright, so I'm just going to put a dice there, or 11 inches. Gets them. I love this terrain, but it's so light.
Yeah, I actually kind of like that though, because it's easy to get out of the way and reposition. And if it falls on something, it's not going to break it. I'll take it.
Alright, and then this guy is within an inch of the wall. I kind of like, strangely enough, I kind of like prioritize that guy a little bit. But
dude, if you want to do that, by all means.
Yeah.
I'm totally okay with that.
Okay, yeah, I mean, you got lots of good Overwatch targets, so let's just go. I'm just gonna switch their order. Okay. And there, that's to remind me that they have that. OC on the Silent King is like more than 2, I assume?
Yes, it's more than 2. OC6.
Okay. I mean, so I could, in theory, okay. These guys are just going to touch there, not leaving you a 12 back here, and then a 12. You know what? Actually, I'm going to move this guy out. 12 to there. The only other things I have to move are these guys. They don't really want to go anywhere, sir. I'm going to advance this one and see how far he goes. That would be a 10. What does that do for him? 10 back of base, doesn't get through the wall. So I think they'll just... they're not really a priority for you. So I'm going to zone out 9 for your marks there, and then 12 and 9. There's no deep strike back here.
Cool, cool.
All right, now the stressful part. Okay, so I'm gonna bring. I've made this mistake before. I'm like, I should have done this before I declared everything. It's like, I'm like, yeah, in my head I'm gonna put them here, and then they don't fit. So let's hope they fit.
It would be ridiculous to think that they don't.
Okay, so I'm gonna put the flamers over here within 9 of your friend. And then the Melta's over here. Melta's there. And then we need to put the heavy bolter. So, and the bolt rifle here. Okay. Cool. They're gonna go there.
Cool.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, so where do I measure to this one? Like just kind of like where it would like go down?
It's the hull. It's the hull. So measure to the bits.
Cool. All right, so probably just these kind of 3 guys will be able to see. So this is the squad with sustained.
As Sean continues to drop his models, I just want to comment on his absolutely awesome paint job. His Deathwatch are all Alpha Legion. How cool is that? They're just all sneaky boys, all teched out. So he's got all Alpha Legion symbols and arms. So instead of the silver arm, he's got that blue arm. So basically, they're actually all chaos. How awesome is that? Love the theme. Absolutely love the theme.
Damn right.
What was this for? I don't know.
It's a good question. I don't know.
Okay, put those guys there. Okay. That's it, sir.
Cool.
Let's shoot. Going to spend 1 CP to give that squad over there 6 inches of range.
So get their Melta.
Yeah,
to
so
the Melta
put,
range?
put the Meltas into range, and then it gives these guys AP1 when they're AP0.
Cool.
So, I'm gonna make sure he's closer. These 4 guys are gonna shoot here.
Okay.
These guys are gonna shoot here.
Where do you want to start?
How many wounds is he?
12?
12?
3 up, 4 up. Let's see. Just make sure, just before you start rolling anything.
Yep.
There you go. Yep, 12 wounds.
All right. I'll start with the flamers and the heavy bolt rifle into Buddy over there, because that's easy.
Yeah, there you
So
go.
these are D6 plus 1 each, so 3D6 plus 3. Not a great number of shots, so there's the plus 3. 1 and 1 and 3.
Cool, cool.
So
Strength?
these are 6.
So 3s.
3s. Okay, these and they're twinlings.
Oh. Okay, that makes a bit more sense.
Yeah. Okay, 5 so far.
All right,
That looks like, so total would be 6, 11. AP1, ignoring cover.
8, 10, 11 you said?
Yep.
Okay. 4, 6, 8, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. This is 3s, and I fail 3 of them. So that's 3 wounds.
Cool. Nicely done. All right, and then these are the heavy bolt rifles at them. These are lethal and sustained 1 hit, strength 7, so...
Strength 7?
Yeah, because you're the closest target.
Oh,
They get plus 2 strength.
God damn. Is that like a Deathwatch thing? Or?
Actually, yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Takes it. What's the damage?
2.
Okay, well, he's alive.
With 1?
He took 3 and then 2 damage. Yeah, alive with 1.
6 wounds.
Let me just make quadruple sure here.
Sure.
Wound 6, yes.
Cool.
Okay, he's alive with 1. God damn.
Yeah.
Strength. Dude, good thing. Actually, just for funsies, can you roll to see if you would have wounded me with the one that died?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just for fun.
1 hit, 1 wound.
Let's see.
In theory,
would've
there you
been
go.
dead. I
Look
would've
at
been
your
dead.
master class. Okay, so these are the heavy bolters. They're going at the crab thing.
How dare you?
These are
Triarch
sustained,
stalker.
sustained lethal. I'm going to re-roll. I'm going to re-roll this hit too. Fish for lethal and sustained.
Oh, is it because it's an oath target?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 2 lethal, and then the 2 misses come back in. Strength 7.
So 5s?
5s. So you got 3. These are AP3, 3 damage each.
This is the Meltas?
No, these are heavy bolters.
Oh, okay. Oh, AP?
3.
I take 2.
So 6 damage.
6 damage, down to 6.
Cool. And then just keep it, because hopefully the Meltas kill him. Hopefully. All right, so these are multi-Meltas on 4s. 2 misses so far. Reroll because of oath.
Oh!
Nothing. All right.
Let's go!
These are the Melta rifles.
Fucking Melta rifle.
2 sustained.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh no, sorry. This squad doesn't have sustained. I gave it to that one.
Okay.
Cool. So not sustained.
Okay.
3s to wound. With strength 11. So 2. And these are in Melta range.
These are in Melta range. Okay, let's see. We're good.
Nice.
4 up invuln.
Nicely done. Okay.
Whew, I was clenching.
Yeah, that's... So he's at 6?
Yeah, at half.
Cool.
All right, Alexis has a question in the chat. He's asking what tactical potential oopsie did the Necron player do to leave those gaps. I can tell you exactly why he did it. It wasn't debate. It wasn't some sort of sneaky trick. It's that Sebastian hasn't played a game in quite a while. He has just been absolutely slammed at work. This is actually probably literally the first 40K game he's played in conservatively 2 months, give or take. I think he was just really excited about coming out and playing some games and having a little bit of fun. So I think he went a little too YOLO with this whole entire army. He could have definitely kept one of his I keep on tanks. What are they called again? You know what I'm talking about. I always forget the gosh darn Doomsday Arcs. There you go. Could have kept one of those Doomsday Arcs back, and you know what? It wouldn't even been all that out of position either, because not only can they smack through a building if they want. Sorry, they could Kool-Aid Man through a building if they wanted to, and be able to advance and still shoot which is Shatterstar, is absolutely fantastic. So it wouldn't have been really out of position. He could have zoned out better and prevented all this from happening. But this is what happens when you get a little bit of rusty, folks, and he knows it too. I'm not saying anything that he doesn't already know. Jason Pete, every time I see the measuring tapes on the table, I can't help myself and to think that Canadian Tire's main two clients for measuring tapes are number one contractors, number two 40K players. I think that's pretty much pretty accurate, at least in Canada anyway.
It is what it is.
Tis what it is.
Okay, so let's go with there's no cover here. So, but you have 4-ups anyways. What do you care about cover? Okay,
surprisingly, it does come into play like weirdly.
Okay, so these are the heavy bolters. Alright, I'm gonna reroll the miss first.
Is that the one with sustained?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the heavy bolters are always lethal sustained because I'm Deathwatch. I'm gonna just keep the hits and try for 5, so 1 sustained in there.
Okay.
3. AP2, 3 damage each.
Take 1.
So 3.
Down to 11.
If you want to save yourself some footsteps, you could just keep it over here if you want.
Well, fuck me for trying to make it more cinematic for the audience. I see how it is. That's fine. That's fine.
You're getting your steps in and it's hot in here.
Oh, you know what? That's a very good point.
Okay, these are the bolt rifles. So those are lethal. Those are the lethal normally sustained because of the doctrine. And 5s. Okay,
wow.
So 5. These are AP2 2 damage.
I make 3, fail 2. So that's 4
more.
damage. So he's down to 7.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the twin-linked bolt gauntlets next. I'm saving the meltas in case like I have to reroll a damage or something. That's the only reason I'm doing it this way, audience. These don't do a lot of damage, so I'm just gonna reroll them all and fish for sustained. Okay, so 2 misses, 2 sustained. They're strength 6. So these will be 5s, and these are twin-linked. So we got 4 so far. It looks like 5?
Or 4, yes, 5.
5. No AP, 1 damage each.
Oh, no AP?
No.
Okay, cool. Take 1 damage.
Cool.
Down to 6.
And then these are their grenade launchers. Same guys. This is number of shots. So 3, 5, and then 5 more. Yep. Okay, so these will be 3s. Squad has sustained. Alright, reroll. I rolled that one. Reroll. So I got 3 sustained so far. These are the misses. So I hit you all the times with 1, 2, 3, 6. 1, 2, 3, 6. All right, and same things. These will wound you on 5s. These ones are not twin linked.
What's the strength?
6.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So
I think that's really good.
2, 4, 6,
8, 9. Okay.
8, 9.
It's pretty good.
I'll take it. So no AP, 1 damage each.
I have 9 dice.
Cool.
I take 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
So he's down to 2.
Okay. Let's see if the meltas can get you.
He's fucking better after all that. God damn.
These are the regular meltas on 3s. Hit you both times. Wound you on 3s. 1.
We're good.
Multi-meltas on 4s. 1 hit, Oath of Moments. 1 hit, and 3 to wound. 1 wound.
Anything else after this?
Yep, just the captain.
Oh, I thought, what was the Boltstorm Gauntlet things then?
The aggressors.
Oh, that's right. Okay. We're good?
Oh boy. Okay, captain on 2s. And we're gonna fish for sustain because I don't think I can kill you all the time. All right. And
I have 2 wounds, dude. You absolutely can.
Yeah, well, they're only 1 damage each.
Oh.
So, and they're 5s. So 2, AP 1, 1 damage each.
I'm down to 1.
Oh.
Let's go.
See, this is why I didn't split fire.
No, I got lucky. My 4-ups came in when they mattered.
Yeah.
Taking 4 to fucking grenades was a bit nuts, but still, like, the rest of it was luck where I needed it to be lucky.
Okay, well, charge o'clock. Watchmaster is going to multi-charge Silent King and Buddy over there.
Okay.
Because I've shot everything else. Oh, this is my nightmare, dude. Okay, so 8, he'll make it. So I just gotta, I guess if I can end an engagement, I have to. So, Watchmaster will base here, because he has to. And then we'll base like so, because we have to. I'm gonna spread out. Is this, oh, that's his one.
Just for the viewing audience at home, the Necron player has only 1 CP. So when the Deathwatch player starts swinging, he will not be able to interrupt. So there you go.
As well. Okay. I can't interrupt, but for a save or something.
Got 1 CP for a reroll. What's the important one? Probably here. They're both 9s, so I will multi-charge there.
Okay.
Same distance. How's the Triarch Starker fight, actually?
It's like 3 attacks, strength 7, -1, 3 damage.
3 damage?
3 damage.
6 wounds. It's T what?
8.
Yeah, I probably won't kill it, but I still think it's gonna shoot and charge anyways if I leave it, so I will multi-charge.
Cool.
I'm do some luck. All right, so 9.
Hey, let's go.
All right. Okay, so they can't base because they were within 9. So this guy, I definitely want him to, you know, not base over here.
Cool.
That's actually pretty good for me. So then this guy will go not 9 to here. I'm just wondering if 9 with a pylon, I could definitely get this aggressor is gonna. I'm gonna block this aggressor. So, oh, take him. He can base, so he has to go there. He can base, so he can go there. Now nobody else can base, so I'm gonna bring this guy this way, just so I can get 2 guys into that.
Okay.
And then 9, he would probably just be inside this wall. 9, 9, 9, 9, and 9.
Cool.
They're gonna charge Imatech. That's his name, right?
Yeah, 100%. Go nuts.
Okay. Okay. Maybe we can salvage.
Make the magic twice.
Yeah. We do.
Hey, let's go.
We do. Okay. So the front 3 guys have to base them because they are a 10. So Dude, I don't really want to touch that objective. Can I block myself? I shouldn't have moved it. Oh well. Just because you shoot better, right? Mm-hmm. So if I move him back 9 to where he was, I just want to see if that bases. I got really sloppy. Oh, a 10. A 10 would base. So what I'm going to do is go like that.
You're still touching the objective, man.
On the outside of it? Like,
Are you not?
If you push against it, right? Like.
Okay.
But let's see, this guy back a base, so I don't think he would base.
Okay.
Yeah, because they've got a lip, right? Like if I don't,
dude,
if I
that's
don't
fine.
go
That's
on
fine.
it, yeah,
That's fine.
All right, so then this guy will go here, and then 9+1, he'll have to base, and then they just slide.
Sean's doing an absolutely awesome job, basically controlling his movements with these little micro decisions, placing models to fence off the possibility of other models in the squadron from basing, allowing those other models now. The only condition they have left is they just have to get closer to the enemy, but they don't have to be directly toward the enemy. So using all those little type of movements to position the best way he can, and I dig it. I dig it a lot. Yeah.
Get fight. There's no way around it.
Oh,
These
yeah.
guys had. Oh, none of them can base. So pile in a little bit this way. He's within 3. He'll get to fight. So these guys will get to fight, and my coherency looks pretty good.
Here.
I think so. For coherency, I'll just put this guy like that because then there's redundancies.
Okay,
Look
there you
good?
go.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay.
Sorry.
No worries.
I might have bumped that guy a
You're
little
all
bit.
good.
but
You're all good.
We're good.
Okay. So we'll start with the Triarch Stalker. I'll start with the aggressor because I know his profile. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s, and this is the Oath squad. So 3 hits and strength 10 on the charge. So
3s.
3s, and these are twin linked. Okay, so 3. These are AP 2 damage.
Make 2, fail 1.
Okay, so
Down to 4.
Down to 4. I'm just gonna double check the captains here. He's got 5 attacks, and they're the same. So 6 Power Fist attacks. These hit on 2s. Not in the box.
You knocked over 1.
So reroll that one. So hit you all the times, and then these will land you on 3s, no twin linked. Okay, so it looks like 4, sir. AP 2 damage.
I am going to burn my CP to
Okay.
reroll 1 of these.
Sounds good.
Let's go. He's alive.
All right, not what I wanted. Do they bracket?
Good question. I do heal at the start of my turn, but I think these are like Dreadnought equivalents. To be honest, it's very rare that he's survived with no
Yeah.
HP. He's either alive or not, so...
So the only other guy who can fight that is just 3 slaps.
I thought that was everybody. 3 guys.
Just the bolter guy.
Oh, okay.
He's just in engagement range. He's just AP 0, 1 damage.
I don't bracket.
Okay. So this is just the bolter guy. 3s, rerolling because of Oath. And then 5s, because strength 6, nothing. Okay, good talk. Okay, so 2 aggressors into that one. Come on, baby, let's get one of these. Reroll because of Oaths, come on. All the times with 1 sustained and strength 10, so T9 you said, right?
Yes.
So 3s,
Oh!
twin linked.
Good thing. God damn.
Okay, so you got 5.
What's the AP?
2.
Ah, he's dead. Do I explode? I do not. All right, you got the Doomsday Arc, my man.
Yeah, I didn't get the tempting target. But that's okay. All right, so I'm just gonna go with the 3. Okay, I don't want to pile in onto that objective.
So it's 3?
Yeah, so these 3 and him, so 4.
Okay.
But the aggressors are the one that matter. All right, so 9 attacks, hitting on 3s. Nothing special, no oaths. Missed you 2 times, and then strength 10.
So 2s?
2s, twin linked. Got 1 here. So that would be 4, 7, sir.
Oh.
AP 2 damage.
6. He's very dead.
Yay.
You got him.
All right, so over here, Watchmaster's going into your little bug.
Okay.
6 attacks, hitting on 2s. 1 sustained. Strength 7 with Lance, so probably 2s.
6. So 3s, 2s, yeah.
Yeah, 2s. Okay, so that's 7 at AP 3.
AP 3. God damn. What's the damage?
D3 plus 1.
Lol, he's so dead. He's not even like, he's gone.
Okay.
All right, gone. And then I'm assuming the rest we're gonna go into him?
Yep, yeah, that's the only thing they can go in. Sorry, I should have said it anyways.
No worries.
All right, so I'm gonna go with I'll go with the Thunderhammers first.
Okay.
6 attacks, hitting on 4s, rerolling everything because you are Xenos, 2 sustained.
Okay.
So I hit you all the times with 3 sustained.
Cool.
Strength 10?
10, so 4.
4s.
Do you get to reroll these?
Nope.
Okay, so that's
So
4.
you've got 4, these are AP2, 3 damage each.
AP 2, 3 damage, so it goes down to 2 damage. And how many did you say? 4?
4.
All right, you kill 1 Mynir.
Cool.
Alrighty, now I can clap back.
Nope. They're Deathwatch, man. I got 17 weapons in each group.
I don't fucking know. Go ahead.
So these are power swords. These are basically power swords with dev weapons.
Oh shit. Okay.
So Same thing. Re-rolling. These hit you on 3s.
Okay.
Sorry. 3s. Miss
one, but get the sustain.
1 sustain for each.
Yeah.
So the teal ones are dev wounds on 6s. Okay. Their strength 5, so they are going to be 6s, right?
Yes.
Okay. So 6s, nothing.
Okay.
And then 4 giggles,
More?
3 slaps.
Okay.
Re-rolling because you are Xenos, hit you twice, wound you on 6s, nothing. Now you get to have a turn.
Now I get to have a turn. Lovely. My Triarch Stalker is going to attack you.
And there's AP on that, right?
Yes, there is. 3 attacks, hitting on 3s. You're on an objective, so I get +1 to hit you.
AP,
so hitting on 2s.
AP, sorry, before you go, what's the AP?
1.
How many attacks?
3. Hitting on 2s.
I will spend my CP for Armor Contempt.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hits with everything. Toughness is 6, so 3s.
Only 3 attacks. Maybe it wasn't worth it. Okay, cool.
I said 3.
Yeah, in my head I heard more than 3.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 2 wounds minus 1, flat 3.
Okay, so these are 3-ups with Armor Contempt. Look at that. Still
God.
has 2.
Stomp, stomp.
Stomp, stomp. All right, well, we got to pull from this way, so 1, 2. Well done.
Cool, cool. I'm going to do my Silent King now.
Yep.
He has 12 attacks. I'm just going to do these 6 at a time. Hitting on 2s, re-rolling 1s. Lethal.
Okay, T4.
So that's 1 lethal so far.
Cool.
Okay, that's 6 wounds.
Sure. What's the AP?
3. Let me double check though.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, AP 3. Yeah, AP 3, damage 2, strength 8. Okay, so that's 6 so far.
More?
It's 12 attacks. Okay, plus an extra lethal, so 7 wounds so far. Re-rolling 1s. Cool, so that's just 12 wounds at -3. And then I have my little bonk at the end with the Triarch Veneer.
12 wounds at -3.
Yes,
okay,
sir.
so 2 at a time on the 4-up invulns. We'll see if this saves me at all. Now 1 at a time.
Dead.
So
you have another
made
9.
1, 2 dead. Now these will be 3 at AP3, you said?
AP3.
So these will be 6s. Okay, so now the squad is dead.
What? They're only 2 wounds each?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I thought there were 3. My
Yeah,
bad.
and then these are 4-up invulns on
The Watchmaster?
The Watchmaster, right? Because
Yeah.
that's like, I passed 1, 2 shields, 3 dudes. Yep, I'm doing this right. Okay. 4-ups. It's 3 damage each?
2 damage each.
2 damage? He's alive on 1 wound.
Cool. Oh, actually, well, I do have to do my bonk next,
Yes.
right? So, re-rolling. Hits, toughness on
4.
wounds, AP nothing.
2 up.
That's so funny. It was just,
All right. I forgot to do my consolidate move. It's my fault. Okay, so he'll be just right there. Squad is wiped. He's alive on 1. Okay. Okay. All right. So I got.
no longer in combat, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I got overwhelming force and my gamma target. So I get the gamma for 2, and I got 1 overwhelming force
For 1.
for 3, and then I will. Do I ditch Marked for Death for a CP? Or do I keep it? It's pretty tough for you to keep that thing alive. I'll keep it.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay. Okay, so we go to. Oh no, I no. Mark for Death is achieved. Sorry, I did the gamma. I can't keep it. It's achieved. So.
I'm confused. Oh, yes.
I was like, I didn't kill your Triarch, but I got the gamma, so it's achieved. So I can't discard it. So you go up to 1, I go up to 1. Linchpin, you don't hold your home, but you hold 1, 2.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. Hang on, sorry, we gotta see if there was a challenger card before we start here. You're ahead by 5, so no challenger card. 1, 2. All right, and then your cards, sir.
Cool.
No prisoners.
Prisoners. Defend stronghold at the end of your opponent's turn at the first.
take your home
blah. That's fine. Okay. Cool.
Why are these all over the place? Oh, those are my threat markers. Clock's
Done. That's done. Okay. Start of the turn. My Triarch Stalker is going to heal.
No.
Yes.
1.
All right, while he ponders that, how well did that turn go for Deathwatch? Well, from over here, it looked like it went pretty darn well. Knocking out that arc and basically controlling his lower left-hand corner of your screen. That's basically the Necron home base. Now, he's not on the home base, and that's very important. And the reason why is because of the detachment that the Necrons took. If he was actually on that objective, those tanks could swing around and shoot at him at +1 to hit, which he did not want to do. But what a fantastic amount of maneuvering and layers of rules. Holy cow, does Deathwatch have an enormous amount happening in the army. Triarch, for all intents and purposes, should have dropped, but did not. But that's okay. It's hanging on by a fingernail. Looks like Nightbringer is swinging over to say hello. If Nightbringer contacts that squad is so dead. We'll see what happens in the end, but maybe he fails a charge or what have you. But yes, the Necron player does have to start answering. Now, the wonderful thing is he controlled the middle, which is great. He's controlling or dominating that lower right-hand side. That's no problem at all whatsoever. I guess he's encountering the first issue, and the first issue of taking a big toy army is your board control. You just have these strong points on the battlefield, but unfortunately it's not enough units to necessarily project influence across the board. So every ounce of his movement, every position he takes, he has to squeeze and not make any errors. So the more elite you get, the more you have to walk a tightrope of movement and make sure that you don't screw any of that up. So we'll see what happens at the end of this round. Why this round in particular? Well, I like where the Necron player is at score-wise, but if he starts isolating units, and it is a strong possibility that could happen, as strong and as durable as they are, we might see some key pieces get lifted. That's the Necron's concern. Alex in chat, did we have to charge the Silent King? I'm not going to lie, I was a little shocked that he charged him to begin with. I didn't think he had enough power to really threaten that. He could have just kept that back and just left that whole entire area of the table back. But guys, you also got to take into consideration the angle that we're watching this game. We're watching from the God perspective, so that's right above the table. We are not under the same pressures the players are under. What seems to be a clear choice from our perspective is less so under the pressures. Try to remember all the rules, try to remember all your opponent's rules, try to remember the rules of the scenario. So it's easy to get caught up in all that and lose track of things. But yeah, I was a bit shocked that he actually charged the Silent King. You either commit to the Silent King or you just ignore him. That dude ain't going nowhere unless you like throw a kitchen sink at him.
100%. All right, cool. I move back 8 here. That's an 8-inch charge, but I lose the ability to shoot that. But do I care? For 1 CP, that's an 8-inch charge. It's going to kind of waste that, but is it? Because he's going to pull them away. You know what? I'm going to leave him where he is. Okay. I think that's actually going to be a better move. Okay, cool. So yeah, first things first. Out of line of sight firing is going to go into them.
Sounds good.
Everything else is going to go into that one guy.
Yep, sounds good.
So let's do my big staff first into the watch captain. Hits. 2 wounds, strength 10, -3, flat 3 damage.
So just 4 up. He has his free. So he has his free ability. So if I fail one of these and it makes sense, I'll re-roll him. So he failed them both. He's dead.
Okay, cool. And let's do out of line of sight, baby. Reroll in ones. Cool. So 4 hits.
Oh,
so
sorry. Can I just, before you do anything, can I just have 1 sec to rapid ingress?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
That's going to change shooting from you.
I'm not going to put it anywhere where you can shoot it.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Okay.
I put a token there. Where's my other tokens here? So what I'll do is if you're cool, that I'll just rapid ingress for free here where you can't shoot. It doesn't change anything.
Sure. Perfect.
Yeah? Okay. Because if I put it here, you'll be able to shoot them, right? If I put this squad here, yeah. Okay. So we'll just rapid ingress.
Got you. I
Behind
appreciate
this wall.
that.
Yeah. Sorry, that's my bad.
No
I
worries.
always,
No worries.
In my head, I'm like, rapid ingress, and then I forget. Thank you. Okay. There we go. Okay. Back to you.
Yep. Cool. All right.
And that's burnt.
Yeah. So 4 hits so far.
Yep.
Plus. Okay, plus 4 hits, so that's 8 hits in total. Toughness on the big squad in the back is 6, right? There's gonna be 3s, rerolling 1s. Okay, that's 6 wounds at -1. No cover. Oh no, you automatically get cover, right? Yeah? So 6.
3 ups.
Let's go.
I failed 2, so that'll kill the wounded guy, I believe.
Sounds good.
Very nice.
I thought that Rhino would die from a couple different dogs.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Yeah, then I'm gonna do my Doomsday Arc. 4 plus 1 is 5, plus how many guys are in there?
Sorry, who's shooting? Oh, that
Doomsday
back
Arc,
dude.
yeah.
There is less than 10 now, so plus
Less
1.
than 10, okay, so that's gonna be 6 in total, because it's d6 plus 1 plus 1. 6. 3s.
3s.
Twice.
Strength 1,000,000.
2s. Oof. It's 2 dead. It's -4.
Oh, okay. Yep. Okay. So let's pull. Let's pull the heavy bolters or a melter.
I still have the other little guns left.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna pull the heavy bolters. Yeah, pull the heavy bolters.
Cool.
Yep.
6, 8, 10. All right, little guns. Okay, that's 3 auto wounds. All right, just 3 wounds so far. Okay, 5 wounds so far. Get that 2 out of there. Okay, plus another 3, so that's 8 wounds in total. AP nothing.
The 5 wounds.
5 wounds plus the 3 from the last.
What's the strength on them?
4. Wounding on 5s and 6s.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense. Sorry, how many did you say? 8?
8.
8, no AP?
No AP.
So 3s. I fail.
I'll take 1.
3, so 1 more dead. Not what I want. Okay, cool. 1 more dead. We will pull a melta or a flamer. Nothing else that can shoot them, right?
I don't believe he can get line of sight through this.
No.
Yeah. that's what
Okay,
I thought.
so
Then
let's pull 1 melta. Okay.
Sounds good. Can they fall back and charge? Or fall back and shoot?
No.
No? Okay, cool.
I did leave the aggressors though, which they're
That's fine,
good.
that's fine.
All right, so that Necron player drew no prisoners in defense stronghold. Obviously, he wants to exert his authority over his own objective in his own territory. No prisoners is an easy one as well. We're probably going to see a tank shock from the arc into those last Deathwatch. That's not going to lift the target, but it's probably going to neuter it to the point where maybe they are not threatening his defense stronghold. In the end, he might chuck it, but the lovely thing about the season is he could hold on to it and then discard it at the end of his opponent's turn. So he could kind of keep it open. He doesn't have to make that choice at the end of his round.
Okay. I get to fight over there first. Yep. So 6 attacks with the captain. Actually, I'll pile in. Let's do this properly. Okay, so pile in, touch, just in case, you know. And then these guys will get through the wall. They won't get to fight. And let's go like that. Okay, so it's just these 4 and him.
Cool.
Okay. So 6 attacks on 2s from the captain. They're still sustained. And you're still oath. I'm gonna. I should have done the aggressor first. I'm gonna reroll all these and fish for sustained. Look at that. Greed pays. 1 more. They're only strength 8 because I didn't charge. What's your toughness?
8.
8, so 4s. So you've got 3. AP2, 2 damage.
Shit, sorry. I should have kept the other one. What's the damage?
2 each.
2 each.
So he's dead.
Don't explode. Done.
And I guess I will consolidate 3 inches. It'll just get these guys closer on this side of the wall. And then these guys touch, 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 touch. Variability, oath. Okay, nothing else, right?
Yep. So
okay,
for
so
no
you
prisoners,
discarded.
I discarded defend, and I got no prisoners for 2.
You killed.
Watchmaster.
Yep. Okay, so you gained a CP there. Then do I want to teleport? This will score me 5 points, so I don't want to teleport. Yep, so we'll stay on the board. They don't need to teleport. It's not worth the CP. Okay, so I'll stay on the board. And then we draw. So then you go to 2. I go to 2. And then I get Assassination and Recover Assets. Just want to make sure I pulled these.
All right, I had thought that maybe that arc in the bottom left-hand corner was able to charge, but it looks like he advanced to get to that spot. Now, why can't he advance to shoot? And that's because of the detachment that the Necrons took. Advance to shoot, of course, is not advance, shoot, and charge. So, although he's on his objective, which is cool, yeah, he couldn't actually charge that unit, which means wisely he discarded Defense Stronghold because there's no way he's going to hold on to his own objective because those guys could just simply walk on top of that objective and scoop it from underneath him. So that's the downside there. That's where the situation is at. What was that Necron turn like? It was not bad. Admittedly, it was no surprise at all that unit of Deathwatch that was in the bottom right-hand corner of your screen got absolutely eviscerated. He still has a thorn in his side in his home territory objective. But the bright shining point, I guess, for Deathwatch is they did take out that Triarch in the top left-hand corner that was hanging on by a fingernail. Now, what's ahead of him? How many more resources does he have in his back pocket to do something about it? Looks like he's going to potentially oath that arc right there. Nightbringer still hanging out where that hand is. That's that little dark spot. How would I don't know if I could even get a beat on him. Oh, maybe I can. Hold on a sec. That's this guy right over here. Right. Oop, sorry, folks. Bam. That's that guy right there. You see him? He looks like death. And there he is. Now, just around him is, of course, a Deathwatch behind this L, and you can see it when we go to this angle right over here, right underneath that elbow. If that Deathwatch moves forward, it is definitely going to be sacrificed on the altar of the Necrons. As it stands right now, he might want to fade back. Not sure he's got enough power to deal with Nightbringer and an Arc. I guess we'll find out in a few moments. Bradley Bourgeois, how are you, my man? Welcome to the actual chat. Is that the Nightbringer in the mid-board? It is indeed. I just spotlighted it. Sorry. Didn't see you in the chat before I started yammering about it.
I don't necessarily love that, sir. But I don't really want to give up the objective either. So 6 goes to there. 6 doesn't get him on the objective. If I go on the other side of the objective, he can't go through walls.
No.
Okay. All right.
You want to go over the wall, dude? By all means.
Yeah. I might have to. Okay, so let's start regular movements. Overwatches are always scary, but you can...
Things of note, the Necron player did draw, or I said Necron player, the Deathwatch player drew Assassination and Recover Assets.
It's, looks like a 10. Back of base. Let's put them sort of in the pattern that they were in. Okay, back of base, back of base. All right, what to do with these lone op guys? Is there a world? I'm going to advance this guy. He's going 12. All right, cool. Do you mind if I use your?
Yeah.
Okay. That is, I think, the biggest single thing that slows me down in games is putting my tape measure in the wrong spot. So back of base to back of base, he's going to go there. Outside an inch of that wall. This guy will just stay put in the middle. Just a threat that if you move off there, okay.
God, I'm sweaty. Jesus Christ.
Right? See, look where I left yours for you. These guys are going to... I'm going to move them first and see where that gets them.
Cool.
1 death, 2 saves at 81 down to 0.
5 would just be like 2 OC in the back of this wall. Just, do I want to go this way? I'm just debating. So if I went 5 there, I could advance and like take some pot shots. Have to leave at least 1. What's the OC of a
Catan?
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, so I can't really out OC. Can I stay an inch off the wall though? It looks like it. Inch off the wall, so if he comes 6.
Well, I can also just move, advance here,
Yeah.
and hit you with my drain life.
Yeah, oh, okay. What's strain life do?
At the end of my fight, or every fight phase, every enemy unit within 6 of me takes, on a 4-up, takes D3 mortals. So I can do chip at you regardless.
Yeah, fair. Fair. So I just got to decide about them. Yeah, I think they'll just scooch a little bit like this way. They have the movement to go there, so let's go here. All right. Yeah, I think that's okay. All right, so moved. They'll make this. Am I within 3? I am. So they don't need to move, and then I don't have to risk an Overwatch. They're within Melta. Okay, so they'll stay put. I said army-wide sustain. That's good. They could shoot over there. A D6 reactive move is good on him. It doesn't really matter. You can't really get out of dodge, I don't think.
I can, well, let's try to clear it, so. I can definitely get some movement, but not a whole lot.
Yeah. Okay, so reserves. I'm gonna bring this guy in here.
Cool.
So that he can see Buddy. And then I gotta make sure these things. Actually, do you mind? I will move these guys.
Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I gotta move this though. Just gotta see what's here. Okay, so the Talon Strike will come there. Okay, so the Talon Strike is gonna come down 9 away from this guy. He's not oathed, but this is not really a good use of them. But all right, I'm gonna put them slightly closer to 9 just so they don't get knocked off the table. But we know it's 9. Just because that.
Sure. While you're doing that, man, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
These flight stands always scare me. Occupado.
I'm not even have to go to my feet. I'm just like.
Splash some water on the mic. Okay, so then I want these guys to go.
Huh? I muted you as soon as you said it. Oh, I mute your mic. Go ahead. Oh, I was just gonna push something in there. Oh, is it? Yeah. Dude, like I was saying, I was just telling him, I was like, I'm gonna need a PM something. Oh yeah, we're gonna get some. Oh, dude, it's in this room. It is blazing hot, bro. There's no way the air is hitting on 3, 40. What's that? Am I still muted? Oh yeah.
D6 plus 3, 9.
Okay, I think that's it for me. Okay. I'm gonna start with this squad. Just water would be lovely. Okay, so I'm sustained army-wide. I've got his free CP, which isn't gonna do anything. I've got a 10-inch charge there if I don't kill this thing.
Allons-y.
Yeah, just thinking. Okay, so we'll start with this squad at the Doomsday Arc in the middle.
Okay.
These are 6
Just a second. So those are the guys that can see me. 2 dies.
Sorry? The 3 missiles should be able to see you.
Yes, you're right. 3. Okay, cool. Yeah. No, you're good.
Yeah, good. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
There's that. Okay.
Oh, just
All right, so these are hitting you on 3s, rerolling everything. Thank you, because you are oath. And 6s are good. Okay, so hit you all the times with 1 sustained, strength 9,
Cool.
T9, so
Yep,
4s. That looks like 4.
4. Beautiful. We don't care.
You don't care. All right, I don't think the bolters are in range.
24. They should be in range.
Yeah,
24.
okay, so just 6 bolter shots. Why you gotta make things difficult? Rerolling the misses. Hit you, and then these will be 6s. 1, no AP. There we go, damage.
Sorry, how many damage?
1.
I heard 6 damage. I'm like, from a bolter.
6 bolter shots.
Like 6 damage. I'm like, holy crap. Okay.
All right.
13.
Cool. Ballistas, same guy.
Cool.
Oh, I'm rerolling 1s to wound on this. I gotta remember that because you're touching that objective.
Cool.
These are the las cannon shots. Oath of moments. 1 hit, strength 12, so 3. Nope. Missiles. 1 hit, or 2 hits, 1 sustained, strength 10, so 3s. 1. Wow.
We're good.
Ah, no! Okay, bolter shots, same thing. Only 2.
That was very dramatic.
6s, twin linked. No. Okay, this is not going well. All right, the Terminator's in the middle.
Same target.
Same target.
Cool.
Cracks. Hit you all the times with 3 sustained.
Oh, baby.
Is this where we make up our lives? 4s, rerolling 1s. Okay,
Good
1,
thing
2,
you get to
3,
reroll.
4 1s. Okay, we got 3 so far. Come on, couple more would be nice. Nope, 1 more. 4.
Make 2,
Yay.
fail 2. How much damage do these guys do?
D6.
I'm gonna burn 1 CP to reroll that. We're good.
Nice. Your CP rolls have been clutch.
Well, to be fair, I've been pretty sparing with them.
Yeah.
So they better be clutch.
2.
I'm not using them willy-nilly.
2 damage from the one that you didn't reroll.
Oh, okay.
Because 2 went through.
Could you roll the second one just to see what I dodged?
1.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
Okay,
Good.
Okay.
Okay. Let's put this entire Talon Strike into the back one here.
Cool.
So this is 15 shots. Hitting on 3s. Oh, miss.
No rerolls?
No, it's not oath, but 3 6s, which is plus 6.
Sustain 2?
Yeah.
Damn.
And then strength 5.
So
for
5s.
5s twin linked. Okay, you got 4, 5 so far. Looks like 5, 6, 9.
What's the AP?
2.
Okay, that's 8 damage. Right? 2?
Yep.
Okay.
Cool. All right, the bolt pistols, same squad.
Do you want me to start flipping it to you when you start doing your rolls?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. And then these will be 6s. So 1 at AP 1.
1 at AP 1? Mm-hmm. Oh, takes
1 damage, and then these are the not overcharged plasma pistols. 1 sustain, these will wound you on 5s. 1 AP 2, 1 damage.
We're good.
Okay, so 1 more damage.
Down to 5. Wait,
Okay.
8. Wait, 8 minus 14 is 6. Minus 1 is 5. Yes.
It's down to 5?
Yeah.
Okay, so what do I got left over there? I got a Melta and a multi-Melta. So multi-Melta's on 4s. Nothing. Regular Melta on a 3. And wounds you on a 3. Okay, 1 invuln.
Nope.
All right. 7.
Nope, no explosion.
Okay, so we just got the 10-inch charge into the Doomsday Arc.
Sounds good.
Okay. So 10. No, it's a 7, and they re-roll because they do.
Hey!
11, and then you take a battle shock test at -1 if it matters.
What's funny? I've been doing okay-ish on my saves, but you have nailed every 9+ charge so far.
Yeah, that's years of practice, Sebastian.
That's just years in the game, man.
I don't know if it'll matter, but it only matters if you want to use a strat.
Do your thing.
Okay, so these are the Power Fists. So hitting you on 3s. 6s are still sustained. We're still oathed. To hit you all the times with 2 sustained. Strength 8. So
I thought some of these were chain fists, no?
that's the other squad.
Ah, okay.
So these will be 5s, re-rolling 1s because you're T9. Okay, re-rolling 1/1. Okay, so you got
5?
5.
Okay.
AP2, 2 damage.
I take 6.
Okay, and then the Thunder Hammers. So Thunder Hammers hit you on 4s. I re-roll everything because of Oath. And then they'll wound you on 5s. 6s are dead. Okay, so 1 save of AP2 and then 4 death. Oh, I didn't look. Was there a 1? So he took 4 from the Thunder Hammers.
Yep, and I took 6 from the other ones. So
He's
one
down to
wound.
1. This is the story of my life, leaving things on 1 wound.
All right, cool. I get to attack you back.
Yep. Oh, sorry, and then recover there, and recover there without the squad. The squads that are doing nothing. Okay. Yeah.
Sorry, recover there and recover there.
Here, there, and there. Oh, that one won't matter. It's because it's.
Oh, there's a reroll. All right, cool. Now I'm gonna do my drain on you. Doesn't go off. Okay, cool. So what'd you get?
I think so. 2 or more units in different zones, so just 3.
Okay.
And then Assassination, I'm going
yet.
to bin for a CP.
Okay.
Okay, so discard Assassination for the CP, and I got Recover Assets for 2. So discard, recover. All right, so over to you, sir.
Cool.
Go
so let's
to
do cards.
Round 3. You hold 1.
Do we tie for that or no?
What OC do you have?
5.
Yeah, so we tie. And you also have to take a Battle Shock test there.
Oh. Battle shock or 5.
Okay. So we tie there, so you just hold 1 on.
Assassination and cleanse I got.
Okay. And you had discarded defend. And then so you got Assassination.
Oh, I'm gonna do my my heal real quick.
Yep.
He heals 1. Goes up to that. I am going to fall back here. He has 10 inches of move and fly.
Yep.
So
Pivot for 2.
sure. And then
Yeah.
8 inches, cool. I think that's cool.
I'll probably burn a CP to overwatch you there.
By all means.
Because you are the oath target. How many wounds is he at?
By all means. I have 2 left.
2 left, so cracks. 2 6s so far, oath of moments. So 3 turns into 6 because it sustains
Yep.
up, and then 4. 3 4.
Well, I had to move back regardless,
Yep, fair.
unfortunately.
No, I know.
Ah, he's dead. And doesn't explode. Okay. There's not much I could do about that, though.
I know,
I didn't
I just-
expect you to make all was it 3 or 4 8-inch, 9-inch charges? That was a bit
Practice,
surprising.
man. Practice.
He is going to
Make an unfailable.
So a pretty amazing turn for Deathwatch this last turn. All in all, again, grinding out some targets, and now on the Necron's turn, taking out that last and final arc off the table. Although we should see that unit of Terminators be deleted from existence between either Nightbringer or possibly even the Silent King might float over and do something about it, just to get actually even a little bit more movement. Him being in the center of the table is also nice for options for movement in any case. It's getting tougher and tougher as these resources are now melting away. There's an enormous amount of Deathwatch on the field battle, and it's going to be a hard, like, killing a thing, it will not be an issue. Anything near a Nightbringer, a Void Dragon, or a Silent King is probably going to die. The problem is Deathwatch player has a keen understanding of his keen understanding of the order of things, or I would say the pecking order of things, I should say. And I do not believe he is going to be closing in on any one of those big guys and just play for as much of the secondaries and primary as he can. We'll see if that changes. Maybe he changes his mind and just goes nuts and just, shovels his guys into the jaws of Nightbringer and what have you. But pretty sure he's going to hang back, cap some objectives, score as many points as he can, and start stretching his lead over time. Now, what's the Necron player going to do? He has to be able to apply pressure somewhere. The problem is, of course, he's really an army of 3 models right now, and that's the big issue. Gator Glaze, hey, how you doing, man? Welcome to the chat. What are you saying? Is this X-Planet Games in Mississauga? It is X-Planet Games in Mississauga, the one and the only. Actually, funny story. There's another shop in the GTA, and they're called Planet X. Shout out to Planet X. Apparently a fantastic comic book toy store in the Toronto area. And him and I think, started roughly at the same time. And like all businesses, of course, you always search to see if anyone else has the name you created. And, of course, when we both started, neither one of us existed. So we both launched our stores roughly at the same time. And we were both in the same headspace. So he's Planet X, and I'm X-Planet Games. So kind of funny story. Anyway, let's get back to the game right now. We are approaching, I think, close to a conclusion, but we're still going to see quite a lot of action. I'm glad that he's actually moving away. I'm hoping Nightbringer Kool-Aid Man's through that wall and actually starts smashing face over there. There's no way the Necron player could afford to dogpile any specific spot. There's just way too many resources in one spot.
Eyeball lasers into the Terminators.
Okay.
D3 shots. 3 shots.
Nice.
Hitting on 2s. Hits with everything. Wounding on 2s. Wounds twice. It's AP 2?
Question mark?
Yeah, he has a lot of different AP profiles. This is a shit ton of damage. I just don't know if it's... Yeah, I was right. AP 2. Strength 12, AP 2.
Okay, how much damage, sorry?
D6 plus 3.
All right, so it's going to kill a guy no matter what. What's his melee profile?
Heavy attacks are strength, hitting on 2, strength 14, minus 4, D6 plus 2 with dev wounds.
Okay, so because I have 4 wound guys, that's why I'm asking.
Okay.
So I'll take it on 4 wound guys because it doesn't matter. You're going to kill them anyways. All right, so 2.
It's no matter what.
The 1, you'll kill the 2 hammers. Okay. I thought sometimes you can soak up 2 with the 4 wounders, but not against that.
I don't think I'm in range. Yeah, not even close. Okay, out of line of sight is going to be firing at the guys here.
My wounded boys.
Everything else is going to go into the Terminator. Oh, sorry, bud. Everything else is going to go into the Terminators.
Yep, sounds good.
Let's do the 2 staff shots from the King. Hits. 2 wounds is strength 10. Minus 3, flat 3 damage.
I make 1 fail 1.
One's dead.
I should have pulled that because that would have left a guy on a wound. Oh well. We all good.
Then I'm gonna do my my Menhir shot.
Yeah.
Hits. Wounds minus 4, flat 6.
Sorry.
You're fine.
So excited to.
Then my out of line of sight.
Yep. 4s.
Reroll in. Okay, so 4 hits.
Nice.
Plus.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 10 hits.
10 hits.
Let's just do 5 and 5. Wounding on 4s, right? You're tough to 6 on that squad?
Yes.
4s, 1, 2, 3 wounds so far. 5 wounds in total.
5 wounds in total, no AP because of cover, 1 damage, right?
Yep.
All right. Can we make some this time? Finally. Yay. We're good.
Okay, charges. Nightbringer's going to charge into your missile guy.
Makes sense.
He's in.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, shit. Do you mind if I do something?
Sure.
I forgot to bring in my death marks. They're not going to shoot at anything. They're not going to do fuck
good.
all.
Do.
What the hell were my cards even? Establish. I can't even get that. Cleanse. I can't get that. So I'm just going to bring them.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Don't lose them for nothing.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate you, bud. I think you got this in the bag.
You said that last time and then you pulled it out. Well, I never count you down until you're down.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah.
But man, that charge right there, if I still had my Doom, like that was huge. That one, it's shitty that I failed, but I could get back from it. But my
It's
biggest
gonna come
regret,
down to score.
No,
like
my biggest regret is that I didn't shoot you there. I could have fallen back.
Yeah.
Because I was just like, because an 8-inch charge with 3 rolls, I'm like, that was a gamble. But I'm like, if I make that, that's so good.
Oh yeah, they're
right.
Wiped.
But
they're wiped.
that's the gamble, right? So what am I doing? Yes, 9 inches.
Sure.
So these guys are just going to come over here. They're not going to shoot you. They're not going to do anything.
Cool. No problem.
They're just going to chill
You're good.
right here. Thank you so much. I do apologize about that.
No, you're all good, dude. You're all good.
Okay.
I forgot things too, so.
All right. So the Catan is going to do Catan activities. Okay. This is 6 dice. Yes.
Yeah.
Wounding on 2s. Devs are 6. Okay.
4?
That is 4 at -3.
I've got an invuln.
-4, d6 plus 2 damage.
All right, let's see if I can make some invulns. I make 2, so that'll kill 2.
No, d6 plus 2. You might survive with 1 wound.
D6 plus 2? No, they're 3 wounds.
Oh, I thought there were 4.
The shields are 4 wounds.
Oh, I remember.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
That's why.
Okay, I'm going to consolidate with him.
I should have. Yeah, so
center.
I should have pulled the 3 wounders on the D6 plus 2, and then kept the shields for that guy.
Do you want to see it?
No.
I'm curious. Let's
Okay,
go.
sure.
Dead.
Dead and dead.
Okay.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter in the end.
It's just like good order of operations.
Gotcha.
No.
So cleanse I'm going to get. I'm
Yep,
going
I
to
put that
get
in there.
rid of Locust for a CP.
Okay,
So
you
spent.
gain. Oh no, you gain. Maybe
sorry.
that's what happened.
That's probably
before
what I
you-
was doing.
Okay, so you're discarding establish locus.
But I did get 2 for cleanse.
Yep. Okay, and then before I draw my cards, I will spend 1 CP to teleport those 2 units.
Cool.
So they're up, and that's a C.
If you land within visibility of them in 18 inches, I can shoot you out of sequence.
Okay,
Just a
thank
heads
you.
up.
He's got Ghost Circlens. All right, so then start of my turn, you gain, I gain, and you hit the spent for me, right?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And then I draw Display of Might. So let's have more things in the neutral zone and secure no man's land. Oh, and then so I hold my middle, or sorry, I hold my home for 3, and
That's it. Oh, no, and the one over there.
1 over there. Okay. Yeah, look how this is a super close game. If I bounce off Catan, this is anybody's game.
It's fair.
Secure. Okay, so display more units wholly within no man's land. So you've got 1, 2, 3 in no man's land.
Yep.
And I've got
Did you score for claims?
2.
Yes, 2.
Did you score it?
Yeah.
Just double check.
Yeah, it's scored.
Yeah, it's showing it.
Is it not? Hey, Lionel, what's it showing on your end? Because we can just tell you what the score is here. Yeah?
Just making sure.
Okay.
Just making sure, because
I got you.
Okay, so I gotta try to kill one of these. They're both defensively the exact same, right? What do I have more shots at? Nightbringer, I guess? So I guess we go for Nightbringer? What are my things? Display of Might, so I need to have at least 4 things in no man's land, which is not a problem. Not a problem. Okay. Cool. So he will be my Oath of Moment target.
Cool.
We're gonna go army wide. Lethal. army-wide lethal.
Okay.
And then do I want to put anybody into sustained for a CP? No, we're good. Okay, so army-wide lethal. He's oathed. We're good to go. Okay, so let's start moving. So these guys will move 5 onto that objective.
All right, so how well that Necron player could turn go? I like the fact to kill those Terminators, although that was fully expected. I was hoping that we were going to potentially see Nightbringer go through that wall and start claiming, but I guess he's setting up for the next turn. The Void Dragon's just camping on an objective, which just feels so bad. Having such an expensive model, but what is he going to do, right? I mean, he can't be everywhere. And he was really conserving his CP. Currently, right now, the Necron player is sitting on 3 CP, and the Deathwatch player is sitting on 2. 3 CP obviously unlocks all sorts of possibilities, but hot dang. Hot dang. All right, let's get back to the table.
Yeah, I'll advance the Dominator squad. So they're going 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 in there. It's not really worth it. So they're not really going to go anywhere. They're just going to go behind this template and stay alive. Okay, they just advanced.
It's fine.
They're just going to be here for basically safety.
Okay.
They can't do anything. He doesn't need to move. You've killed all my Terminators. What's his suck life range?
6 inches.
6 inches. I've got, what, 2 CP?
Me? Yes.
I do. Sorry, I do? I have 2?
You have 2.
So I'm within 14, so if I move 6, I could throw a grenade. You've got, so he halves damage, 5 up, feel no pain?
Yeah.
I don't think I can kill this guy.
Never say never, man. The Forp giveth, the Forp taketh away.
Yeah. You've already drawn Assassination.
Yes.
Is a grenade worth it? Okay, so this guy.
All right, for those of you that are not from the area, we are currently experiencing a hell of a heat wave. As it just so happens, it landed on my event, of course, Mother Nature doing its work. It's going to be up to 40 Celsius in our neck of the woods. What the heck is that in freedom Celsius? Over 100. How's that? It is over 100. So, yeah, it's just getting warmer and warmer and warmer. We're doing our absolute best to keep the guys all hydrated as well. Everyone at the event is just getting drinks on us. Just so that they don't pass out is basically it. So yeah, I had to step away and get that shipment of water being delivered by the most beautiful delivery people, my wife. So there you go. All right, so what's on the menu or what's happening since I left? Not 100% sure. We got all sorts of oath, double oath on, on Nightbringer. Interesting. That is a heck of a target. If this guy falls, I think it's exactly what Sean said. If this guy falls, I think he cinches it. It's just a lot of, it's one of the big major power units that the Necron player has left. Obviously if he doesn't, things are looking much, much better, but then he has to also be very careful potentially of any Overwatch. So there you go. Well, we'll see how many wounds Nightbringer has left. Man, I just love the movement of Deathwatch. What a spectacular army.
That's no problem. But next, you're supposed to do that when they come down? But
Once they're down.
Right, so it's go for it. But like when they come down, you overwatch them before I put these guys down.
Oh, sorry. Would that have changed anything?
Only if guys die, but we'll see. So
okay, if guys die, feel free to change.
I'll rejig them. Yep.
Feel free to change if guys die.
So that
this is the staff? So 6s, rerolling 1s. Nothing. Big obelisk. Nothing. And a million little shots. 1 hit so far. 2 hits, no rerolls. Amazing. 1 wound.
Okay, and that's a CP spin?
Yep.
Okay. AP?
1.
We're
You're
good?
fine.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it doesn't matter in the end. I thought it was when it was down.
Yeah, it's fine. It's really not a big deal. Like, you knew they were coming down. It's just like, you know.
If they would have died, would it have actually mattered? Like genuinely, let's say it killed like 2.
In theory, it would only matter because you've gained more information. You know where the second spot's going, but it's all good.
I was gonna say, I don't think that really.
Did you spend your CP there?
Yes, I did. I should be at 1.
1? I think 2.
I hit the wrong. No. I should be at 1. I hit the wrong button.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I don't think you spent 3. You gained 1. You spent 1 to discard. You spent 1 to Overwatch, and you got 1 for discarding.
I'm not used to discarding. My Imatech is usually alive, generating me shit way later into the game.
Okay, so Ballistus at Buddy there.
All you?
Okay. 3s and 3s. 1.
We're good.
Good. Missiles. 2 hits. Toughness 11.
11.
So 5s.
1 hour left in the round. 1 hour.
1.
We're good.
See, this is what you always, this is what I mean. All right, so 2 hits.
Brother, I have 3 models left.
They're awesome. 1, no AP, sir.
That's the one I take.
There you
is
go.
The bolter.
1 damage.
I take 1 damage.
Cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna spend a CP to put the Meltas into. You want? We'll go with the. I won't do that yet. We'll go with the Talon Strike.
Okay.
Everything into him. 15 shots. I'm not gonna overcharge.
Okay.
There's the plasma pistols.
Gotcha.
So these are the bolters. They'll hit you on 3s. They're lethal sustained. I'm going to keep the 6 and reroll everything and fish. Because that's not very good. Okay, so that's 3 lethal. And then 1, 2, 4 misses, but 6 come in. Because they're sustained 2.
Sustained 5s?
No, these.
Oh, sustained. Yes. Sorry.
And then these will be 6s.
What's the strength? I thought they were strength 6. Or is it strength 6 when they come down?
It's AP2 when they come down.
Okay.
They don't get a bonus, and they're twinning. Nothing. So you've got looks like 6 AP2, 2 damage. I'll tap it to you because your guys are slow and I'm running out of time.
There you go. I take 2 damage.
2 damage. Okay. Bolt pistols, plasma. Okay. The
Down
AP doesn't matter here.
9.
The AP doesn't matter. I'm going to reroll these. Fish for lethals. 2 lethal. That's a hit. So it'll be a 6. So 2 at AP. It doesn't matter. 3 at AP on your invuln. 1 damage each.
Takes 1 more. Down to 8.
And then 1 CP to put the front squad into Melta range.
Cool.
And I have 1 multi-Melta and a Melta. So this is the multi-Melta on 4s. That's a lethal. It doesn't hit, so just 1 save on the invuln.
What's the damage on this?
It'll be D6 plus 2, like
And
Melta 2.
What are the other ones?
The other 1 more Melta and then Flamers.
1 more Melta and then Flamers. Yeah, I might as well. I'm gonna burn my CP, reroll. We're good.
You've made every reroll.
You've made every charge. I would rather have yours.
Okay,
Get outta
the Melta
here.
hits and strength 11 wounds you on a 4. Nope. So these are 3d6 shots for the Flamers. Plus 1 there. Sorry, I'm just like.
Oh, dude, do your thing. I'm not trying to slow you down.
And then these will be 5s, twin link. The clock stress, you know. That is a little bit of the problem with the army. There's so many guns.
You have a lot of moving parts.
Yeah. So it looks like you've got 8 AP1.
6 at AP1.
8.
8? Oh, 6, 7, 8. 8 at AP1. I made 3.
So 5. 1 damage each.
I take 2. Feel no pain.
Okay.
It's down to 6.
Down to
that's
6.
Fuck's sakes. 6.
Okay. So 2 shots here.
Cool.
3s.
Oh!
Good talk. I think I am going to throw the grenade.
Okay.
I'm going to throw the grenade. That'll put me out of CP. All right, so 6 and then 4s. So take 2.
Mortals?
Yep.
I take 1.
Cool. And then 2 shots from the Combi Lieutenant on 3s. Oath of Moments. 1, and then it'll be a 6. Nope. Okay, so he's down to 5. Can I do 5 wounds? Charging in. I'm not confident, so we're gonna stay put. That's it for me.
That is actually surprising. I thought you were going to get in there.
Yeah. So then I'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 in no man's land. Oh, I will charge that guy into the death mark though.
Cool.
Good. Do you mind just moving him in there for me? Alright, so 5 attacks. Hitting on 2s with sustained 1. And then these are anti-infantry 4.
Cool.
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 at AP 1 damage. Thank you.
I take. You said 5?
Yeah.
3 dead.
Okay.
That's not great. Okay, well, 3 dead. Okay.
Cool. And then that's it for me. You can attack back over there.
I don't think I can. They're out of range.
Are they? I guess I could consolidate.
By all means.
Consolidate into you. Boop. Now you can fight.
What's the toughness?
4.
1 wound?
AP?
Nothing.
Okay, we're good. All right, so Display of Might. I have more guys in the neutral zone for 4. And then secure no man's land again. 1. And your turn.
Cool. So at the start of my turn, I control 2. So how many is that?
So we go to round 4. You get a challenger card, sir,
Okay.
because you are down by 6. Is this your first challenger card?
Yeah, what is this?
All right.
Just take 1?
Yep.
What is this?
It is. What does it say?
Am I supposed to show you?
Yep.
Okay.
It's not a secret. Pivotal moment. So that either gives you a 0 CP strat,
Okay.
or usually an easy mission for 3 points.
Oh, awesome. All right, cool. And do I still
You have
draw?
to use. You have to. Yeah. You have to use it this turn. They don't. They don't.
Done.
And then you draw. You don't have cleanse.
I don't have cleanse anymore, so let's see. Behind enemy. Okay. Behind enemy lines is easy.
Okay, behind.
And call the Horde.
I don't give up.
I was going to say, I don't think you do.
I used to. They don't anymore.
Overwhelming force.
Kill things on objectives. I'm just gonna grab this card down here.
Oh, sorry, bud.
Don't want to lose these.
I don't know if I can do
Okay,
that.
so then you gain. I gain.
Okay.
Whew, sweating.
Yeah. And what? And currently, what's the score?
After you scored
6.
So you score. So going into the round, I was up by 7.
So I go
and then
up to
you
6.
go. You're behind by 1 point.
Cool, cool. You like to see it. All right. Interesting. Okay, so first things first, I'm gonna heal these guys.
Sure.
For 3.
Nice. Full
So-
squad.
But more importantly, I think this is this, does this happen before you score points or after you score points, the regen? Lionel,
It's usually like when it happens in your command phase.
yeah.
So I think you would. It's your turn, so you choose, so you regrow.
Oh, okay. So the reanimation, that happens in the command phase before scoring.
It happens during the command phase, no specific time.
Before scoring.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought. It doesn't affect the points here, I was just curious.
Yeah.
Okay. Again, I have a bunch of additions in my head.
And honestly, I play Necrons, but I haven't played them really. Unfortunately, can't teach you how to play them.
My Nightbringer.
Shove drinks.
Okay, my Nightbringer's gonna heal 1. So he goes to 6. Goes to 6. Right there. Okay, let's do this. So, first things first. This is not mine.
Go for it.
No, it's okay. Here's mine. First things first. These guys are going to fall back.
Sounds good.
We're gonna come all the way over here.
Do you have to take Battle Shock on Nightbringer? What does he start with?
He starts with 12. He's back at 6. So
You're good? Yeah.
And one of them is just, so that other one is just kill something, right?
good.
I believe so.
Sorry? Overwhelming Force?
Yeah, Overwhelming Force
kill
is-
things on objectives.
Oh, no, the challenge card.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not familiar with them yet. Yeah. One or more enemy units was destroyed this turn. Wow.
That's it? Okay.
Super hard.
Well, I mean, I'll take it. I'm not going to be mad.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not going to be mad about
That's
it.
what they're there, to keep close games close.
It's true. Okay. This is interesting. So if I hold this, the center ones are worth how much?
So it's linchpin, so they're worth more if you hold your home.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if I get this one, if I Kool-Aid Man through here,
Yep. Then the centers are worth 5.
and the centers are worth 5, which is 2 more.
Well, 4 more because you'd hold 2.
Yeah, two more each.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a points game, really. So, okay, 6 inches. This is top of 4?
Yep.
4. So if I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it now. I'm going to need the points. So if I'm going to put him back to where the back of this dice is. I'm just going to use that as a marker as to where he is now.
Sure.
6 inches.
All right, as he monkeys around with positioning, which is going to be super, super critical for him, let's discuss some of the things that came up. First off, how did that Deathwatch turn go? Not bad. Obviously, it would have been great if he took out the Nightbringer, but that was going to be a tall order anyway. Silent King has to take back his own home objective, just to ramp up the scoring in the middle, so that those very expensive units that are just hanging out on objectives, or at least scoring 5 instead of just 3. Of course, parking the Silent King way in the back is just painful. Just absolutely painful. The Challenger deck, very interesting. A lot of mixed feelings regarding Challenger deck. I like the fact that it keeps things close, but maybe too many points. So the condition of this one for scoring 3 points is 1 or more enemy units were destroyed this turn. As the guy said, it's not exactly a difficult thing to do, but when you have so few models, maybe it might be. Nightbringer is within range, though. He should make that charge, and we should see models die this turn, unless something crazy happens with dice. Currently only 1 point difference, so this Challenger deck is now really having a massive effect on this game. When it comes down to like 1 or 2 points, holy cow. Now, it does mean that the Deathwatch player will also unlock a Challenger card on his turn, but time is running out, and in a really super close game, man, these cards have huge impact.
And then, yeah. So it's 8, 13, 16. 16 saves, sir.
On 6s?
Yeah. Because they're sustained 2.
Don't you have to roll? Did I just miss that? Did you roll wound?
Yeah. I rolled up the hit, and then I rolled twin linked.
Oh, twin linked. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Okay, 16?
Yeah.
Okay. Here are 4s. I made 3. Okay, I take 5. It's down to 1. How did you get 16 wounds?
Because you're oath, so I got to reroll the hits, and I got 8 hits, which is lethal and sustained 2.
Lethal?
Yeah, and
Wait,
sustained 2.
does the lethal count as 2 wounds?
No, I took all the sustained and I rolled them to wound separately.
Damn. Okay. Oh, I think he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Do I explode? I don't.
Sorry, I know there's a lot going on, and like when the time.
But 16 is crazy.
15 shots, twin linked, or with oath. I got 8 hits,
Which is 8 wounds.
which is 8 automatic wounds, and then 16 more dice that I rolled.
And you rolled-
twin linked to
Okay.
to wound. So it's a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's fine. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Alright, cool. Let's do this. Kill something. What are the other ones? Overwhelming force, behind enemy lines. Oh yeah, that's fine. Okay. There you go.
Just friendly reminder.
He can move. No, that's fine. That's fine.
So I'm just going to reactive onto this objective.
That's fine.
Oh, look how shaky my hands are.
Okay. Could you put your finger down for me, bud?
Sure.
Lovely. Then could you put your finger down for me, sir?
Somewhere around there? I can't tell. It's high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
He moves what, 8 or 10?
He moves 8. So he's there. He's there. This guy. That's fine. Everything's there. Guaranteed. Okay. He's going to put all of his shots into. There's a chance he kills him, but not really. Okay. He's going to put all of his shots in. Well, he's going to put. He's out of line of sight. Yeah, he's going to put his out of line of sight into him. He's going to put everything else.
He's low now.
Oh, shit. Okay, fair enough. What are my options here? You can shoot them, or you can shoot this. Okay, then he is going to put all of his shots into the front squad here.
Sure.
Let's go. All right.
What's his AP?
His staff is 3, his menhir is 4, and his little shots are 1.
45 minutes left in the round. 45 minutes.
This is staff. 2 hits. This is death wounds.
Okay.
This is strength 10, your toughness 6.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's flat 3 wounds.
Okay.
Rolls.
So 1 dead guy so far?
Yes, sir. Then we're going to do my menhir. Hits. Wounds, -4, flat 4.
Can't save
or
it.
Flat
so,
6, sorry.
So 2 dead guys?
2 dead guys. Then we roll in. Cool, 6 hits. Plus 6, that's 12 hits in total.
Okay.
We roll in ones. Cool, so 4 wounds so far. Plus 4, so 8 wounds in total at -1. 1 damage.
1 damage, so you kill 1 and leave 1 on a wound, so you've killed 3.5.
Nice.
1, 2, 3, and then I will wound. I think I said 1 wound, right?
Yes.
Okay. There we go.
Is that 1 wound left on him or 1 wound on him?
1 wound left. Cool. I count down. I'm not a monster.
I'm gonna put what's this guy? Oh, he's lone op.
Yeah.
Right. So I can't do. Okay, cool. Yeah. He's gonna put his zappy fingers into the big squad, and he's gonna put his 1 shot into the what? Yeah, that's how it's gonna go. So his blast into the big squad, his little shot into the 1 remaining guy, because I can't see him. Right. It's lone op 12.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, let's go.
Sounds good.
So, misses, obviously. And then the D6 blast. 3 plus 3 is 6.
This is the wounded squad, right?
No.
The big squad? Okay, so +2.
+2, so that's 8 hits, or 8 shots. 2, 4, 6, 8. Okay, that's hits with everything. Sustain 2. It's an extra 4.
Nice. I'm not the only one with sustain too.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and then this is strength 7, so 3s. It's 2, 4, 6, 7.
AP?
-1, 2 damage.
-1. So we'll start with the, like,
Whoever.
they probably have cover,
Yeah,
right?
just
3s. Okay, 2 damage each.
Yep, so that's
Two
one
guys.
dead.
2 guys go.
Oh, they're two? Oh, the
I'm gonna pull
little guys?
Yeah,
Okay,
I'm gonna pull little guys. Can anything else shoot? No, that's shot, right?
No, everything else is done.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Onto the charge phase. The Silent King is going to charge your boy.
Sounds good.
He's in.
Yep.
Go. Poof. Okay, cool. What are the charges? Could you just measure to see
Sure can.
if I'm even within 12?
You are, it looks like an 11-inch charge. You're just within 12.
I might as well.
Yeah,
No reason not to.
fair enough.
9.
Nine.
I do have CP to reroll, so I'm going to try.
Okay.
9.
Hey.
Well, it seems when I reroll the same thing.
There we go. See there.
But yeah, okay, cool. I'm going to roll for Silent King.
Yep.
Rerolling. Okay. Oh, that's 1 wound so far from lethals.
Sure.
And this is another, so 4 wounds in total, -3, 2 damage, and then I have the other half.
-3, 2 damage. So these are 6s.
He's dead.
Fail them all. He has a feel no pain. How much damage are they?
2 each.
2 each. Well, here's 8. He's dead. He's dead.
Okay, cool.
Sometimes, like, you know, dice do weird things.
Do
Right?
you know why I want to do that? Because I get this and Overwhelming Force.
Yeah, fair.
Because I was like, I figured you'd
Yeah,
walk
no,
onto
that's
the
a
objective.
whoops. That's a whoopsie. I shouldn't have done that.
So I get 3 points because I killed 1.
Each time an enemy started the turn.
Oh,
so
started
you
the
wouldn't-
turn.
Okay, good.
That's fucking annoying.
It was a whoopsie, but
Behind enemy lines, I don't think I get yet. Or is this? Oh, actually,
it's half. So he has to get.
is it holy or just
Yeah, probably.
holy within? Yeah, so not quite, but we'll get there.
Okay.
Cool, but I did get this for 3.
Yep,
so,
you did. Okay, so that is your challenger card for 3.
Yep.
Very nice. What do you want to do with those?
Behind enemy lines, I'm going to keep Overwhelming Force. I'm going to get rid of.
Discard Overwhelming, which puts you to 2. Keeping that. Then you gain, I gain. I'm going to use the captain's free ability to teleport his squad and this Talon Strike squad.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so that was for free at the end of your turn. Okay, and then I draw and I get behind enemy lines.
You're set.
And tempting target. Which one would you like to tempt me with?
Tempting target is just for the.
I got to control the tempting target
So the tempting target is the
objectives. Yeah.
objective
so
here.
That one?
Uh,
I'll just
here.
middle.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
Come get me.
Sounds good. Okay, so Silent King is the Oath of Moments target. I get hold my home and 1.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Hold my home and 1. We got a super tight game here, sir. Okay, so I got 2 CP. Cool. All right, so both the moments there. I'm just gonna move 6 to there, and then these guys are going to advance.
That's alive. That's dead.
That's dead.
That's dead. These are teleporting. Teleporting. Okay. Cool. So these guys are going to advance. Where did I roll it? I didn't roll it in the box. 5. So that would give them 9. All right, and then these guys are going to come over behind your enemy lines over here.
The amount of up and down Deathwatch have is just absolutely backbreaking. The maneuverability, the unlocking, just absolutely fantastic. He'll score behind enemy lines without a problem, especially with all that. Tempting targets, sorry folks, I missed it. I'll double check just in case you missed it as well. So I'll get back to it. So whatever it is, it'll most likely be the one with the Silent King on it, I would imagine, but I will double check. And looks like the Silent King is going to be experiencing a heck of amount of everything. I don't know if there's a better bolter in the galaxy than a Deathwatch bolter, that's for sure. Everything counts, especially in large amounts, and that's exactly the philosophy of Deathwatch. Super cool infantry-based army. Not super sexy because it's like a lot of small little models, but I think Sean made the most of it by painting it in this really cool narrative concept of making them all Alpha Legion.
So let's start with the Bolter squad into the Silent King, I think.
Okay.
I'll just move this guy. No, he's fine there. He can see.
I was babbling. Tempting target is probably the middle.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
That's all dead. Those guys are dead. This is dead. I'll have 5 rangers left.
These are the Bolter squads at Ye Old Silent King. So I've got 4 lethal sustains so far. I'm going to reroll and fish for those lethal sustains.
100%.
Okay, so I got 7 and then miss.
I'm assuming you knocked over the 3?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So 7 would be 14. That's 4, 8, 10, 14. He's more than T10?
No, he's T10.
Okay, so these will be 6s twin light. Okay, so you've got 9 so far. Let's have that to you. 9 AP2, 2 damage each.
2, 4, 6, 8. How much the AP?
2.
2, 3, 4. It's 2, 4, 5. Or no, only 3 kills the Mynheer.
Yep.
And then another 8 damage onto the king.
Okay. These are the bolt pistols. I'm going to reroll fish for lethals. These are the not overcharged plasma. Reroll fish for lethal. So 2 more saves on your invuln at 1 damage.
Do 8. Shit. 8. Okay. How many?
2. Just 1 at AP1, 1 at AP2.
1 at AP1, 3 up. We're good. AP2. Nope.
1 damage.
Cool. Down to 7. Cool. Let me know when the other squad is firing.
So that is that squad complete
Cool.
shot.
I'm gonna burn 2 CP to make him -1 to wound if your strength is higher than mine.
Okay, just so you're aware. Yeah. Oh, he's T10?
He's T10.
Okay, so that is useful.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to put the ballistas at him now.
Okay.
These are the las cannons. Come on, time is of the essence here. 3s, but 4s.
Okay. We're fine.
Okay, missiles, 2 hits and 4s to wound. 1.
We're good.
Very nice. Bolters, oath, 6s, twin light. 1, no AP.
We're good.
Cool. Okay, the melt is in front of him. Multi-melt.
Oh, you owe me a morale on those, right?
Sure. They are good. Okay, so this is the multi-melta on 3s because he stood still. 2 hits, they're not in any kind of thing, and then there'll be 4s. 1.
I'm gonna burn a CP.
Okay.
Okay, doesn't matter.
That is 7.
He's dead.
Okay.
Doesn't explode. Okay. Gone.
Okay, I'm going to throw a grenade here for 1 CP. The death mark.
All right, with the fall of the Silent King, I think this game is pretty much tied up in the Deathwatch favor. We'll watch the closing moments, but I just wanted to take a moment to fill you all in on what we're going to be doing. This stream is going to be ending in roughly, let's see now, time-wise, there's about 33 minutes left in the round, but I don't think this is going to take 33 minutes. So when this stream ends, we'll probably be back in roughly about 20 minutes. So we'll be starting a fresh new stream. If you want to join us for that stream, or also known as Game 2 of our 4-game tournament today, hit some buttons and so that you get invited back. If it's the first time here, well, welcome to us. We are X-Planet Live. We stream games out of X-Planet Games, located in the lovely city of Mississauga, in the awesome province that is Ontario, in the fantastic country that is Canada. And we welcome the world. Thank you very much for hanging out with us today. And hopefully we'll see you back for Game 2 or Round 2 of our Invitational. All right. Let's see where the score finally settles at. But this is this is not going to be as tight now, I don't think. I think the disparity will now kick in. So let's see where it ends up.
Yeah, for death marks to come back.
So you'll own that.
Yep.
So that will give you, so we go to round 5. You gain, I gain. You get another challenger card, sir, which is
very
like
nice.
the top one.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What's it called?
Force and Breach. Force and Breach. Shooting phase. Your shooting phase. 1 unit from your army that is not within not be selected in this phase. To the end of the phase, each time your unit is normal advancement can move horizontally through models and terrain features. 1 unit from your army. Is this just? Oh, it's just an action. It's not within your deployment zone and is wholly within 9 inches of one of the battlefield edges. I can't do this.
Okay.
I don't think.
And then you draw 1 card because you kept behind.
Yep.
Marked.
So just mark something for me.
Terminators, Talon, and Indominator.
Okay. So I can. So we can just talk this out, man.
Okay.
I'm gonna move back here.
Yep.
Right. Let's get over here. Whatever. I'm gonna get behind enemy lines.
Just
realistically.
He just moves
He
there.
moves over there. I'm gonna get behind enemy lines. I get 3 for my primary this turn.
Yeah, I gave that to you.
Okay. I mean, I might as well get rid of Marked for Death at this point for 1 CP because there's no reason to keep it. Bring it down.
The Ballistas.
Well. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, you're too far behind cover. There's no way that I'd be able to make that. So that doesn't really matter too much here. Yeah, man. The only thing that I could really do is make you sweat a little bit and come to the middle.
Then you don't get your behind enemy lines.
Oh, that's true. Oh, cool, dude. It's GG. To be honest.
That was a really great game.
Oh, no.
I'm dying of heat.
No,
So
dude,
we'll just
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
If the points would have been flipped, I'm leaving.
Yeah, you're so done.
Bro, what time is it? What time is it right now?
I don't know.
Like here, it's 10:45.
I'm
It's not
melting.
even noon.
Lionel, I'm not playing.
It's gonna
on
get
stream
45
again.
degrees. I'm out. I'm
Okay,
out.
so we'll just draw my
Dude,
cards for
point, whatever.
Okay,
I
so-
will say though, the two big deciding factors here. If you hadn't made that 10-inch charge,
Yeah.
you hadn't made that 10-inch charge,
Oh, yeah.
and if I had moved back there, but GG.
Yeah,
now
great
we're
game.
1 for 1.
Yeah. Okay, so I got cleanse. I'll just score my points as I would.
do your thing.
So the guys with the 12-inch movement will move to the middle and get me tempting target, and then I will cleanse with the Terminators and the guys who move to the middle, and then I hold 1-2 in my home at the end.
Dude, fucking stack all the points that you want.
75-48. Oh, I don't think it matters. It's bracketed. Yeah. Great game, man. Pleasure as always.
I'm out of here. Lionel!
Pleasure as always.
Lionel at the saddle.
All right, guys. It is so hot right now. There's no way the air conditioning is keeping up with the amount of heat. But speaking of hot, let's talk about these two gentlemen on stream. Thank you so much to both Sean and Sebastian for jumping on stream. Love them both. A heck of a show. And like I said, guys, we'll be back in roughly about 20 minutes for the next round of our events. So be sure to see two guys just melting in front of you. All right, guys. See you in a bit.
Bad where it's just like even if you're close for time,
Right.
and then let's say we both have like 30 minutes left,